glow with the flow.
Using light, sound, fire, all the different things that really go into making a truly amazing nighttime experience.
A celebration like never before is coming to Irving's Mandalay Canal. And it is just one way Las Colinas is marking its golden anniversary. Record-setting run.
We pushed it. Bam! It was awesome.
The Irving Marathon draws a huge crowd of athletes. Find out what makes this event a favorite for so many. Plus, Irving employees head to South by Southwest to attract visitors, and the sports legends taking a swing at promoting an upcoming celebrity tournament. Now on City Source. The U.S. Transportation Secretary visits DFW Airport to break ground on a new project. Hello and welcome to City Source. I'm Thomas Gandy. We'll have that story a bit later, but we begin with the event drawing stars and legendary athletes to Irving, the Invited Celebrity Classic. We covered a preview event that was certainly a different take on traditional golf. We're on a baseball field in Arlington with stars from football and baseball talking about golf in Irving, but it's all going to make sense. Stay with me.
You know what? There was 3 sports you just said. You said golf, baseball, and football, right? But at the end of the day, we're all competitors.
Are we ready for a little fun this morning?
On this day, it's team football against team baseball, taking golf swings to hit a target.
2 points for Mr. Tim Brown.
In the name of fun.
Pudge said this is the only way I can go deep at this stadium would be with this club.
And to generate money for charities.
Look at this, another great swing.
These athletes and others will be participating in the Invited Celebrity Classic, April 21st through 23rd at the Las Colinas Country Club in Irving.
It's just a great event. It's an amazing week. To have the celebrities out, to have the best players in the world out.
And the PGA Tour champions, we've got all of the stars, the best players in the world, over 50 coming to the Las Colinas area.
We love Irving, we love Las Colinas. So to have our national tournament here as well is really an honor and a privilege.
Pudge, this is your second year playing in the Invited Celebrity Classic. What is it about this tournament in Irving that made you want to come back?
Well, first of all, it's a golf course that I was a member before, Las Colinas, a course that is a very nice course to play. Fans here in Texas is great. Last year we have a lot of fans came in.
When I have the opportunity to play with the pros, the guys that do it for a living, it's fun for me to watch them swing and do their thing. You can learn a lot. It's like an on-course lesson.
Somebody told me this: you're not good enough to get mad, so just go out and enjoy the game.
The Classic will raise more money for charities, including one that sent student correspondence.
There we go, Momentous Institute, yeah.
What do you do mentally to prepare for a tournament like this?
You gotta come with a good game plan.
And for this preview event, clearly the game plan is fun.
For us to come out here and embarrass ourselves, we did pretty good.
We did good.
And the real competition on an actual golf course will begin later this month. Along with all of that fun, organizers estimate that last year's event had an economic impact of about $2 million, and they're hoping to beat that number this time around. At last check, complimentary tickets are still available. Look for those and find the full lineup of players at invitedcelebrityclassic.com. The USA Triathlon Multisport National Championships Festival is happening at the same time, April 19th through 23rd. That action is centered at Levy Event Plaza, and drivers are reminded to watch for lane closures and detours. From all that we're showing you, it is clear that springtime is a big season for sports in Irving. This year's Irving Marathon drew a bigger crowd than ever before, and we were all over the course to bring you the action. A party on the plaza.
We like to have fun, like to dance around.
Impressive energy, especially when you consider how their day started.
And ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 Irving Marathon.
A record-setting number. Nearly 3,000 runners set out from the Toyota Music Factory.
Welcome to the streets of Irving.
They took on courses ranging from a 5K to a full 26.2-mile marathon.
Conditions couldn't be better.
It's perfect to be out, just right weather.
Beautiful course, beautiful weather.
Right.
Irving really did a great job.
Got it.
Runners told us they motivate each other on the course. We caught up with them at the finish.
We had fun, we pushed it. Bam! It was awesome.
Well, my motivation is right here, George Reba.
He just ran his 39th half marathon. What keeps you going?
Age. I don't want to get old.
We found participants ran a range of ages.
First marathon, finished in 2 hours.
I'll be 69 next month. I hope people get out and get moving. It keeps you feeling good.
Yes, you deserve to celebrate.
A lot of runners dig deep to feel that accomplishment at the finish line.
Sometimes you just want to go out and do something you think you can't do.
Personal goal, just see how hard I can push myself.
It was a good run. It was a training run for Boston.
Because this race is a Boston Marathon qualifier and has built a good reputation, the Irving Marathon attracts runners from all over.
I'm actually from San Antonio.
I live in Oklahoma.
Bossier City, Louisiana.
We had people from 5 different other countries, but including El Salvador, my homeland.
It's great for our hotel business. Our hospitality industry loves this type of an event, and it just puts Irving in a great light.
So there is a lot to celebrate at the post-race party. Some fans meet Spider-Man after he completed his run.
Just trying to make someone's day a little better and have a little fun.
While a lot of competitors seek relief,
Yeah, I'm definitely hurting.
others are ready to jam.
The music party, the event is amazing. Every year, I'm here.
Part of our mission is to make every event very, very exciting. If they have a great time, they're probably going to come back.
I still have energy.
Marathon memories in the making here in Irving. And that event also raises money for the Irving Schools Foundation, which awards scholarships. And in case you missed that big race, the Irving Marathon Running Series has another event coming up soon. The Fiesta de Mayo Half Marathon, 10K, and 5K is coming up on May 20th. Learn more and register at irvingmarathon.com. We have a lot of information to share with you in advance of the May 6th general election. The office of mayor and single-member districts 3 and 5 are up for election. In the race for mayor, Rick Stouffer is unopposed. For the council races, only registered voters living in the single-member districts may vote for the candidate in their respective district. All of the council candidates participated in our candidate forum, which is available to watch now at youtube.com/thecityofirving. And there is more information at cityofirving.org/elections, and it's published in the April edition of City Spectrum. That's also where you can find the full text that voters will consider as they decide on changes to the city's charter. The city's charter establishes policies and procedures by which the city governs itself in accordance with state and federal laws. Early voting runs April 24th through May 2nd. Election day, as I mentioned, is May 6th. Dallas County residents may vote at any Dallas County polling location. And the Irving Independent School District has another community meeting scheduled to educate voters on the district's bond election, which is also on the May ballot. The meeting is April 20th at 6 p.m. at Christ Church Irving. The district has more information at irvingisdbond.com. Las Colinas is celebrating its golden anniversary, 50 years as a master plan development in the city of Irving. The Las Colinas Association has a lot of ways people could join in the celebration, as we found out at a special kickoff event. This is the spectacular way the Las Colinas 50th anniversary celebration will end, and we'll have more on that in a minute. But here's how it begins. This ribbon cutting opens the Las Colinas experience.
A trailer that we can take anywhere in the community to show off our history.
It will be open to visitors at events across the city of Irving.
It's interesting just to see the history, like where we were, where we're at today.
Oh, I think it's great. I can remember all these when it started. Yeah.
This is a trip down memory lane for you.
It is for sure. It's where Cottonwood Valley was ranch land. And Ben Carpenter would ride his horse over and wave.
And there is a lot to share about Las Colinas visionary Ben Carpenter. As this 50th anniversary kickoff celebration moved inside the Las Colinas Resort, some of his former employees shared their memories.
He was very intimidating. He had vision, he had integrity, and he had very high standards.
It shows that the Carpenter family had a great vision, and here we are, continuing the vision.
During this event, the Las Colinas Association revealed plans for this golden anniversary.
We use this as our 50th anniversary as an opportunity to celebrate the community that Mr. Carpenter developed. It's bringing the community that he envisioned together
A home tour is set for May 20th and 21st.
We have an opportunity to take people behind the scenes of some of our gated communities.
The biggest event is going to be in October, and that's that GLOW celebration.
GLOW will light up the Mandalay Canal like never before, with nightly fireworks and so much more.
We're going to have surprise performances that are going to be really super immersive, from DJs to musicians to fire dancers to an interactive LED drum line.
The celebration will extend to several other key locations in the urban center.
Williams Square Plaza, we're going to be doing an amazing light installation on the Mustangs and up on the buildings that will just be beautiful.
Many events to look forward to as Las Colinas marks 50 years as a master-planned community in the city of Irving.
We're just so excited to share this with everybody in this community.
Find the full schedule of upcoming events along with a link to archive resources at anniversary.lascolinas.org. South by Southwest is a huge celebration of music, technology, and so much more. Every year it brings huge crowds to Austin. The Irving Convention and Visitors Bureau, or Visit Irving as it's also known, returned for the third time to let attendees know what makes Irving a great destination.
We are Visit Irving, and we took on South by Southwest
to get the message out. Irving rocks.
Yay! We used our booth space as an opportunity to highlight Irving as a destination.
This was primarily brand awareness, that we are a music destination. We do have a big music presence here. We have one of the top venues for music.
We used our selfie mirrors as a way to draw people in. We collected their email addresses as they took their picture, and then random winners would pop up on these mirrors and tell people that they won concerts to our amazing venue, the Pavilion.
It's South by Southwest magic. Yes. You know, it's Irving magic.
And I used to live in Irving.
We had several visitors who came out and said, I lived in Irving. This isn't the Irving that I remember.
I haven't heard of Irving, Texas before. It'll be my first time visiting the area.
Sometimes you do have to say, we are in the heart of Dallas-Fort Worth. We are a 3-hour drive from right here where you're standing.
We have a canal with Venetian gondolas. We have a resort with a world-class spa and 2 18-hole golf courses. You know, people are just like, wow, really? Irving? Yes, Irving.
I have to say, I've already been convinced that I want to come to Irving.
We're looking forward to visitors coming in and learning more about Irving and what all we have to offer from music and everything else.
We really highlighted Irving, I feel like, in a really great way, so it piqued people's interest.
Yeah, and following up on another story from the Convention and Visitors Bureau, there is still a little time to participate in the brand survey. The link is long, so we're leaving it on screen. And if you're watching this program on YouTube, I'll put it in the description so you can click on it. The survey will help the Bureau determine public perception of Irving. That can then help with marketing. The survey deadline is Friday, April 21st. A couple of notes of interest coming from DFW Airport. New numbers from Airports Council International show DFW remains the second busiest worldwide and continues to see growth in passenger traffic. Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson Airport retains the top spot on the list. Also, U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg visited DFW to break ground on a new end-around taxiway, the third of its kind at the airport. The innovation is designed to increase safety and efficiency. Arriving aircraft taxi around active runways rather than waiting to cross them.
What really distinguishes DFW is the size and the growth happening at the same time. Sometimes you have fast-growing markets, sometimes you have large ones, but this is one that is very much, both of those things are true. And I appreciate the way that DFW is looking to the future.
During his visit, Secretary Buttigieg also announced nearly $30 million in funding for the construction of that newest end-around taxiway. The Texas Department of Transportation is planning for the future as part of its initiative Connecting Texas 2050. As the state sees significant population growth, the agency is updating its long-range transportation plan. You can learn more about the process and share your input through a virtual public meeting at connectingtexas2050.com. It will be available through May 31st. The city's newest edition of the popular annual financial report is now available. The report offers financial information in an easy-to-read format, along with information on city accomplishments and a look ahead to future projects. You can read it online at cityofirving.org/PAFR, and soon you'll be able to pick up a copy at City Hall.
Lay down, Sally. rest you're in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to?
That's a sample of the Squeezebox Bandits performing at Heritage Park as part of the Music on Main concert series. The free shows are every Friday night in April. Still to come, April 21st, it's 90s cover band Who Live Crew. And on April 28th, rock and roll group The Vinyl Stripes finish up the series. All shows start at 7 p.m. at Heritage Park. More details are at irvingevents.org. The City of Irving will celebrate Arbor Day in Heritage Park. As you see in video from past years, this event features entertainment, exhibits, and fun activities, including tree climbing with the city's urban forestry team. Free 3-gallon containerized trees will be given away to the first 150 people. The city's Arbor Day celebration is Saturday, April 29th from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. at Heritage Park. And here is another freebie. Irving's Solid Waste Services Department is offering free mulch to residents during the month of April. The mulch is created from the brush collected curbside. It's available in bulk, so a pickup truck bed works well for transport. It's also a good idea to bring a tarp to cover the mulch for your drive home. Residents could also bring portable containers to fill up. Throughout April, the free mulch is available Tuesday through Thursday from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. until noon at the Hunter Farrell landfill. That's at 110 East Hunter Farrell Road. Proof of Irving residency is required. This time of year, more people are watering their lawns, so we have a reminder about the city's water restrictions. If your address ends in an odd number, irrigation is allowed on Sundays and Wednesdays. If your address ends in an even number, Tuesdays and Saturdays are your days to water. Irrigation is not allowed between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. That's when evaporation rates are highest. Those time of day restrictions continue through October 31st. More details at cityofirving.org/waterutilities. People will get to see the inside of the new Police Athletic League headquarters during the second annual Kids Rock the Block. As you see in this video from last year, there are fun activities for families as well as reps from a number of community organizations. The block party is free and showcases what police and other agencies do to strengthen our city.
The reason we host this event, April is Child Abuse Prevention Month. And we want to give children an opportunity to come out and have a good night. But there will also be community partners that are there to be able to provide you information, and then the family and the kids get to have a fun night.
Kids Rock the Block is Friday, April 28th from 5 until 7 p.m. at the Irving Police Athletic League. The address of the new headquarters is 1007 North O'Connor Road.
Hi, I'm Michael Whiteside with DFW Humane Society, coming to you from the Irving Animal Care Campus with your Pets of the Week. First up, we have Coco. She is almost 2 years old, and she is a pit bull mix that is one of the sweetest girls you will ever meet. She does have quite a bit of energy, even though she's almost 2. She just loves to be around people and loves to play and just really enjoy having a great time with her people. Next up, we have Sadie, who is about 8 months old. She's a terrier mix. And she is another one that is just looking for a lot of love and a lot of attention and a lot of playtime because, again, she is a puppy. She does need a little bit of training, as all puppies do. So she's ready to go home with you. She'd be great for anybody that's ready to walk and wants to go running, or even just has a great backyard that they can get out and play with her on a regular basis. And April 18th through the 22nd, all pets 1 year and older will be free to adopt during our Spring Bark Adoption Special.
All right, thanks a lot, Michael. The Animal Care Campus is located at 4140 Valley View Lane. Check out the websites you see on your screen for hours and to see more adoptable animals. Leaders break ground on a new corporate campus for Wells Fargo. Next time on City Source, we'll have coverage and talk about the impact of the project. Plus, we'll have highlights from the Invited Celebrity Classic at the Las Colinas Country Club. Those stories and much more next time on City Source. Remember, you can always email us your thoughts on our stories. The address is ictn@cityofirving.org. Also find us on YouTube at youtube.com/thecityofirving. And we are always adding new content, so it is a good idea to subscribe. And while you're there, keep in mind that we always appreciate the likes and the positive comments. And you can look for updates on events and initiatives across the major social media platforms at the City of Irving. And that's it for this edition of City Source. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.